Ladies and gentlemen, this is Report of the Week, and we now are on the air. Or I suppose, as I've said in the past, we are now on the air. Terrible humor right there. So anyway, I'm making this brief. Alright? I'm keeping it short. And now that I said I'm going to make this a shorter recording, it's probably going to end up being over an hour. But I hope it's not. I'm keeping this short because I got a review coming up tonight. So I really have no need to, pump out a long VORW today. So I'm just going to clear up a few things and then I'm out of here. Okay? Alright, first and foremost, I just want to give a brief shout out to the medicinal chemistry group at the University of Oslo, and to Viking Hoarder Gens. So just a brief shout out given to you all there. Anyway, today's VORW, I just have a few brief announcements I wish to get to. And then we're done. I'm out of here, okay? Is that good enough? That sound good enough? It's a Wednesday, We're halfway through the week. We just gotta suffer through Thursday now, and then it's Friday. So, keep that in mind. Think about how you're gonna do all sorts of illegal things Friday night, going to parties, whatever. All that rule-breaking fun. Who cares? Go out to the club, get drunk, have an awesome night, and then wake up Saturday morning feeling terrible. Whatever it is you look forward to it. Just a few more days, and then we're there. So, hang in there. Anyway, so, do you remember, I brought this up in the last VORW, and I mentioned it on Reddit. Are you familiar with my average day video? It is one of the most prolific videos on my channel. It was produced June 19th, I believe, 2012. And it currently ranks as one of the most viewed videos of my channel, I believe, clocking in with... I'm saying between... I didn't check the view counts lately, but I'm saying it's clocking in definitely at around 70,000 views. I think the second most popular video on my channel, right there. Accounting for over half of my subscribers. So it's a huge video, right there. It's the average day video, and I asked the public. I said, I'm doing a sequel. It's not really a sequel. It's just my average day in 2014, and the premise of the 2012 version was to to show my average day back in that glorious year. So, now it's terrible 2014. So I'll show you, I'm going to do another video showing you how my average day is there. But I said, well, I'm making the video no matter what, but I'm going to leave the upload date in the hands of the people. Going to let the people speak. Gave the masses two choices. One was to upload the video immediately, ASAP. Crank it up, get it done, and put it up. Or B, take a little more time and upload it on the 19th of June, 2014, 2 years to the day since the original was published. Okay, well, I had a little vote going, and the results are in. And it was interesting. Immediately, there was a swarm of votes saying, upload it immediately, upload it immediately. But then there was kind of, I'm looking for the right word here, just faded away. And suddenly more and more votes came in saying, wait until June 19th, and suddenly they became the overwhelming majority. That was amusing. So I'm going to give you all something to wait for. The video will be up June 19th, 2014. So now, if you really want a pathetic thing to look forward to, you have it now. So, at least could Could mark off the days off your calendar for all I care. June 19th, average day video 2014 is coming up. Mark the date. Assuming all goes well, that's when it's going to be up. Listen, I can't account for everything. If something terrible happens that prevents me from uploading it on that day, and I'll issue an apology, but as of now, the video is going to be coming up June 19th, I believe. Listen, I could be telling you the wrong date here, but I believe that's the day. So, it's going to come up on the 2-year anniversary of that video. So, I hope you enjoy it. You don't have too long to wait. Anyway, so that's a big announcement I wanted to do. If you're noticing tonight, you're seeing another, hopefully, I haven't filmed it yet, so hopefully, assuming all goes well, you'll be seeing another food review up. That said, I have an announcement about reviews. My channel was formed on the basis of reviews. You know it was. Listen, if you want, go back to 2011 right now. Go back through my hundreds of videos, and eventually you'll find videos from 2011. Every last one of them was a review of some sort, mostly energy drink reviews. My channel was formed on the basis of reviews. It stayed with reviews for years, and now I've decided in May of 2014 I'm going to take it back to the roots, and we're going to resume doing reviews regularly. What does that mean? Aren't you uploading a video every week? Yeah, I am. But I think I'm going to try to upload 2 per week now. Maybe one at the beginning of the week, one at the end of the week. Something of that sort. Yeah. Whatever. I'll upload it when I feel like uploading it, but I'm going to try to upload 2 reviews per week. Okay? I managed to do that for a long time. I might upload them irregularly, but I hope to get 2 out there within a 7-day period. Alright? So that's what I hope to do. I managed that before, successfully, and I hope to manage that again. What will become of the VORW shows? Well, they'll continue on. They'll definitely continue on. I know there's a group of people out there who like listening to them. But I'll get them up when I can. But I really do like doing these reviews, and I like helping out the people who take them seriously. So with that being said, I hope to start pumping out more reviews again. Other than that, the VORWs will stay, but listen, I hope you can understand. The last thing I want happening with these shows is to be saying, oh, great, now I gotta make a stupid audio thing, That's not the attitude that I want to have. Because quite frankly, if I don't look forward in any way, as long as I look forward somewhat to making these, if I don't look forward to making these recordings and what have you, then what's the point of doing it? Really, if I hate what I do, there's no point in doing it anymore, But right now, as long as I keep this positive attitude, I just don't want to put a burden on myself here, I just don't want to weigh myself down of too much. But I'll make these audio recordings when I can. I'll continue to stick to this schedule of the Monday VORWs. Alright, this isn't being uploaded on Monday, I know. But I'll do what I can about that. And I'll try to stick to that schedule. And we'll see what happens. But if at some point, for whatever reason, I start feeling a little bogged down with making all this stuff, well then I'll skip a show or something and I'll keep doing the videos. I had no problem doing that earlier, a few months ago. So that's my goal, at least, to start pumping out reviews again and take this channel right back to the roots, where it has been for several years. And as much as I like doing these radio shows and these VORW shows and all of that, and as much as I like speaking my mind on various topics, I too uh, enjoy making these reviews. You know, clearly I do. I've been doing it for 3 years, so clearly it hasn't been getting to me at all. So I hope that'll continue on. Got a lot of good energy drinks planned out. I reviewed the Muscle Monster recently, the chocolate one, but now I got the vanilla and the coffee flavored one that we got to take care of. So you got 2 guaranteed energy drink reviews coming up there. And yeah, I'm glad to anyone listening from 4chan, from Fit in particular. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the review. Now, let me just clear a thing up there. Sorry to be Mr. Buzz Killington here, but the day it was uploaded, there was a big thread about me there on 4chan, and obviously it has since 404'd, but that was not me posting in the thread, and I hope you know that. That was not me posting in the thread at all. Yes, I was there, I looked at the thread, but I did not post at all. So I'm sorry to kill all your hopes right there, but that wasn't me. Remember, if I'm ever going to go on 4chan, I always make an announcement on my channel. So if you see someone there on Fit or wherever saying it's me, check the channel first, and if there's no confirmation of any sort, and forget it, ignore the person. I know people on 4chan really, want a timestamp, but I'm not going to lie, as you know, with my stance on technology, I don't like to really have too much stuff. So with that being said, I don't have a real fancy digital camera at all, so I'm not willing to take pictures at all. So my way of getting a timestamp out there is manually confirming it on my channel, usually by posting a comment on the comments section of my channel. Obviously that's disabled, but I usually enable it when I do something like that. Also, be aware of the trip code I have or whatever, but that's fair enough. Now, even though that wasn't me posting there, the impersonator spoke the truth. That video there truly was a gift to, the Fit community. It truly was. You guys, obviously we didn't get along at first, but, you're a good bunch. Some of you might be saying, what, a good bunch? Yeah, you guys are alright. I don't have a problem with any of you. So, that's that. So, other than that, it's a pretty nice day today. Oh, yeah, also. For some reason, after that thread on 4chan, 404'd, someone posted an identical thread, and then after that another one, and I really don't appreciate it when people post duplicate threads hours after another. With me on 4chan, and of course it was probably a logistical error, but try to check the archives or just the catalog and see if there's anything already floating around. Because then I get people PMing me and saying, "Oh, quit spamming the board with your videos or whatever. Don't advertise like this." And that's not me doing it. I don't advertise like that. Believe me, after my advertising campaign back in 2012, I know a few things about doing it. And one of the last things you want to do on other websites is bombard the people with the content. That would just be foolish and idiotic. But that's not me doing it at all. I almost never post any stuff on 4chan at all. The only time I ever actually post on Fit is when I'm doing a Q&A, and as I said, I always make my appearance noted, I suppose. Yeah, so there we are. There you have it, folks. How many minutes do we waste? 14, 27, 30. Yep. So, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you? Hope you're making it through the Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, I'm going. I definitely could be better, though. It's not that anything happened today. Not that much does. But I've been having bouts of depersonalization and derealization for the past 2 days. So I think that's related to anxiety or depression or something. But that's never a fun thing to go through. If you're not familiar with what depersonalization and derealization is, it's a condition where it feels like you're in a dream, but you're really physically there. And I've had bouts of that lasting for several hours long. Yeah, it's a pretty odd experience. I suppose I don't know if you could say terrifying. Some people consider it that, but I don't. Basically, you're sitting there and you're looking around, and the entire world around you seems completely surreal. It feels like you're not physically there. It feels like you're in a dream, but it's real life. And it's just a very, very odd feeling. Very odd. But I've been getting that for the past 2 days. I get it, every so often, but these few days have been particularly bad. I've been getting that in bouts of about between 3 and 6 hours apiece. And then it'll stop for a little while, and it'll start up again. But I've learned, as surreal and as odd as it feels, I'm not in a dream. I'm sitting here right now, so just go along with it, and it'll pass. It'll subside at some point. Yeah, but what are you gonna do, right? Those are the complications that come with, anxiety, and who knows? Probably happened because I was thinking about the future. But that's a whole nother story. I'm talking about like the far future, like 10 years from now or whatever. Don't know how I'm gonna fit into that world, but I'll manage when the time comes. Just out of it. Past 2 days, isn't that terrible? But what are you gonna do about that? It'll go away. It'll pass at some point. Yeah, so anyway. That's that. That's all I have to share with you today. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I know I probably am, but I don't think I am. So, there's your little fireside chat for the day. It's been a pleasure. Hope you have a good day, have a good week. Assuming all goes well, I'll have a review up tonight. If it doesn't, well, please don't be too upset over it. And I'll get one up to you within the coming days. But I hope to get one up to you tonight. Other than that, take care all. That's about it. Alright, thank you all for listening in. Remember, fan mail, still send it on in. Though you might not get a reply from me, please let it be known that my eyes have, seen it. I read every message I get, and even if I don't, respond to it, I've seen it, and you got the message across. So, any messages of support, if you think, oh, they're not getting to them, they're ineffectual, or any other messages, oh, they're useless. No, I read them. I read every one of them. So that's that. Anyway, thank you all for listening in. This is the voice of the Report of the Week, also known as VORW. Thank you for listening. This is the Report of the Week, signing off.